Well, as Vestal prepares to play its 5th game in the last 15 days, tonight they're greeted by a familiar foe, the Union Endicott Tigers, but this time the rivalry actually means something again. Tonight it's not only for bragging rights, but playoff seeding as well. These same two teams will meet again next week in the first round of the sectional tournament, but tonight's winner will decide who has the higher seed. Already 28-0 as we start the second half. Tigers opening kickoff and UE's at it again. Nakamaya Morgan goes about 80 yards on this return. Gets taken down at the 1, so that's not a touchdown. So close, but yet so far. But don't fret, Union Endicott will score just 1 play later. Eddie Stewart punches it in, and the route is on. 35-0. Tigers at this point. Now a Mike Cheslock score would make it 42-0, and they go on to win 42-12. Owego finally has a home game, and it is homecoming tonight as they host the Dryden Lions. Opening drive for Dryden. Forced the punt on a 3-and-out. The snap's a little high. Owego would take over deep in Dryden territory. OFA turned to drive. Nick Larrabee, the homecoming king, screens it out to Devin Bensley in the flat, and what a nice run this is. Moving the chains, masterful effort by Bensley as he puts the Indians in scoring position. Adam Schneider punching it in here from 4 yards out to cap things off. 7-zip in favor of OFA. Next drive, same result for OFA. This time Derek Knapp, though, scoring the 6. Owego gives the fans a good homecoming night. They win 49-16. Let's go to Travis for more.
Now, Eric, we're heading up to the north, and that's where we find the number 4 team in the state in green, welcoming in rivals Sydney. The Trojans looking to stay undefeated. The Warriors, they got plenty on the line as well. Off to Trojan land we go. Beginning of the second half. Green down 8-6. That undefeated season in jeopardy. But wait, opening kickoff of the second half. Keegan Serwinski changes all that. Takes it at the 10, and he's going 90 yards to the house. Unbelievable start to the second half. It would give Green a 12-8 lead. Next drive, the Trojans on the move again. This time, Jeff Carlin. He's a human highlight reel. Every time he touches the ball, it looks like he can go to the house. He's cutting all the way back across the field, breaking tackles, making people miss, all the way down to the 12-yard line. 69 yards he goes. And then he'd set up his own score. 20-8. Green takes the lead. Another 2-point conversion, but makes it 22-8. And that would be your final. Now to Bainbridge Guilford, where we're talking about playoffs. Seton and BG battling in the Class D playoffs, and it's the road team getting on the board first. Cole Mallory around the right side and in for the score from 9 yards out. 6-0. Saints take the lead, but the Bobcats striking right back. Next drive, quarterback Corbin Palmer finding Ryan Porter. Nifty move right there. Goes all the way 47 yards to the house. Ties the game up at 6. Then the two connect one more time. Second quarter, Palmer finding his favorite target, Porter, once again. This one not quite into the end zone, but it would lead to another touchdown. 12-6, the Bobcats with the lead at that point. They go on to win 26-20. With more highlights, we go back to Eric.
We are staying in Class D for the crossover matchup of Candor and Harpersville, trying to end their seasons on a high note here. The opening kickoff of the game. Candor recovers the Hornets' muff, and that would set up here the Candor Indians. Dan Pierce hitting Pater 2 yards out, 6-0, but Hville would answer. Near the goal line, Mason Dean, we hear his name a lot on this show, finds the end zone. They also missed a 2-point conversion. We are tied at 6 points apiece, but not for long. This time the Indians going up top for the touchdown. Pierce once again, this time receiving it home, and this one was good, possibly too good, because no score was reported on this one, but we're not fretting. It's time for the play of the night. Travis.
Now we go back to the beatdown. That was UE versus Vestal. They'll face each other again next week in the first round of the playoffs. And for the play of the night, we go to Nakamaya Moore. The opening kickoff of the second half. That UE had a big lead already, and he's taking it all the way down. He couldn't quite get Pater, not quite into the end zone, but it's still good enough for our play of the night.
And the one that everyone is waiting for, the hit of the night, we go back to Seton, Bainbridge, Guilford. The stakes raised in the playoffs here. And the Saints' Joe Crowley not acting very Saint-like on this hit. A big hit on Jake Mazzarella. Nice play from Crowley. Seton does not get the win, but they're taking home the hit of the night. Here's some more scores around the action in football and hockey. Syracuse leading 21-9, but I believe West Virginia has just scored, so things getting closer in that one between the Mountaineers and the Orange. Travis so far, happy man being the Syracuse alum. And the B-Sens actually flipped that around. They're taking one on the chin tonight. They lose 7-0. They do not win, so maybe a little premature celebration as I kind of upset B-Sens fans. They get outshot tonight 53-14 by Norfolk as the season not coming up to a good start for the B-Sens. We do have some other scores as Binghamton has beat down Ithaca 41-12 tonight. SV winners 41-25. And in other playoff action in Class D, Groton moving on to the second round, defeating Elmira Notre Dame by 10 points, 40-30. So Travis, we're wrapped up the regular season. We are now going into the playoffs, at least for the Friday night action. Next Friday we'll be in the playoffs, and more Class D action tomorrow, but a big Class B matchup tomorrow.
Yeah, we got Maine Enwell, Johnson City, two undefeated teams.
Class A, I'm sorry. Class
Two
A.
undefeated teams battling it out. Only one can come home with a victory.
It's going to be a big one. He's going to have all the highlights tomorrow for Travis Elders. I'm Eric Columbia. We'll see you again next week.